Hey guys, I'm here with another one. I hope you guys can hear me. Um, I wanted to talk about human robots, guys, and I just shared the shorts of The Matrix Part 4, the scene with Neo and the Asian lady, and it hit me, guys. Every time, when you're relaxed, there's just constant phone calls, in the morning, afternoon, evening, whatever. You're constantly being called. And yeah, guys, you have to know. Look, I want to share a story with you guys. I have this half Dutch, half Surinamese, acquaintance because I'm a little bit skeptical with the word friend nowadays for the obvious reasons. But look, guys, look. How should I say this in a manner that's not hostile? Look, he's not evil. Okay, let me say that he's not evil. But here it comes, guys. I He meditates now. He doesn't associate anymore with a lot of others, to say like that, other beings, because I'm not gonna use the word people. Uh, he's not somebody that likes to be in crowds. He does meditate. He does all those stuff. He watches Joe Dispenza. He sends me the things. So I wouldn't call him an NPC, but it's a mix like an OP and a sleeping soul. That's why I do give him the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes I do meet up with him. I'm keeping it real here, man, guys. I don't need to lie for nobody here. I'm me, I keep it real. But here it comes, guys. Anytime I say something, I test him sometimes, and he doesn't pass the test, unfortunately. I tell him about the police, about the government. Yeah, but if you're paying a lot of tax, at least to show you're working. But my guy, you're a slave. How is it possible how is it something positive to be working your whole life and be proud of being a slave? And when I say something about the police, the guys are just doing their job. If you just act normal, they don't harm you either. Yeah, okay, but you're leaving out the part that they only treat you normal because you're doing what they want. But try to define the system. Try to give them a big mouth. Try to go attack one of the politicians or the king here. See how nice the police are gonna be with you. You know what I mean? Towards you. So it's I don't know, man, guys. It's a little bit difficult sometimes. Sometimes it's difficult to define. But the mere fact that someone like that, always when you start up to talk about the system and you notice a little bit of aggravation or no reaction, and they want to talk over it, that for me, man, is a big red flag. But he's not an NPC. I myself think a sleeping soul, because he also does not get along with his family, just like me. And we have a lot of similarities. So, it's difficult sometimes, guys, to distinguish. But I do want to say that I definitely had folks in the past that did the same thing to me, like in the Matrix 4, the rooftop scene with Neo and the Asian lady, that he was being called, and she said, she told him, before you pick up, that's not a friend of yours. He's a human bot used with, he's a bot with human skin. They advanced it to fool you, but he's just there to handle you, to make you stay in the grid, in the matrix. So he's not there to help you with anything significant. Yeah, guys. So I don't know anymore what to tell you, man. This place here is a maze, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Today was a difficult morning, man. I don't know what these guys are doing in the air. At night I was okay, but when I woke up this morning, guys, I literally had to breathe from my chest bone. It's like my lungs and my nose were fucked up. My nose is so close. I had to breathe from my mouth, and my chest started to act up because I had to breathe from my chest. So I don't know what they're spraying in the air, but it always blocks my nose off, like the lock of a jewelry place. Locked, like it's like I'm going to faint, like I'm gonna have a panic asthma attack. So they're definitely doing something. But guys, these bots now are advanced. I believe they upgraded these robots around you, because in the past, I remember, they were not this convincing. But now some of them are actually so good at that mimicking that they almost fool you if you're not careful. So yeah, guys, for me, man, I don't know, just be careful out there, guys, and They come to your family also. Don't just think that it's strangers. It's not true, guys. But be very skeptical and aware, guys, because these things aren't that stupid. Believe me, they are cunning. So you should be wise and sharp at all times. And I, for a fact, know that I always had these type of beings around me. Always bring me to places. I'm gonna give you one more example. Then I have a small break now, 15 minutes. So I also want to eat something quick. Look, guys, I remember this one time I was with a female bot, you know, and I was telling her, you know, I said to her, there's something about the place where you want to go. My intuition is telling me we should not go there. Yeah, you're always difficult. Let's go there. We went there, guys. I should have known better. Who comes there? The police. Yeah, why are you guys loitering here? I said, loitering? I'm not a child, man. Watch your words, man. Who are you calling, a loiterer? Are you crazy? And then I had to give my ID. And you know, ID card. And you know what's the crazy thing? She didn't have to give it at all. Go figure. You know, but I didn't want to snitch her. But in my mind, I was thinking like, okay, so wait. You see two people here, but you only ask the ID card of one. Why is that? You know, and I remember after, you know, when I told her, you see what you brought me into? I told you I didn't want to come here. She got meltdown towards me. But don't you find it strange that I got taken to a place, yet I'm the only one who has to show an ID card, guys? Does it make sense to you? What the heck is going on here? So these are the setups, guys. And I believe that the individual that took me there and the cops that day, at least, they were in synchronicity with each other via the hive mind to lower my vibration, because I was actually in a good mood, and when that happened I felt drained and angry, you know. So be careful, be sharp, guys, because they are upgrading these androids, and they upgrade with you, just to be able to keep tabs on you, because you're thinking, oh, he also meditates, so he must be a soul one. Remember, the enemy mimics. He's a deceiver. So that being said, be at peace.